to another episode of Hair of the Dog on BLP TV. That's Villa La Paz Cage-Free Pet Resort and Spa. And I'm the top dog, Eileen Proctor, here this month with Michela Muncie, and she is a groomer at Villa La Paz on Shea. How you doing, Michela?
I am good. How are you?
I am doing marvelously. I know that a lot of people are getting their dog's hair cut, and rather than just the same old boring cut, just taking down the hair, you get a lot of requests made of you for different types of cuts. Or perhaps you don't even realize that there are these imaginative types of cuts. So this month we are going to talk about the different types of haircuts. Is that good?
Right.
Excellent. So I know that there's like probably about 4 or 5 different types of haircuts that are most popular. The first one, I know they walk in, everybody wants their dog to look like a puppy, make them look like a puppy. So it's the puppy cut.
Right.
Let's talk about that. What does it look like and what kind of dogs does it look good on?
It's probably one of our most popular is a puppy cut. And I would say it's about half off of their coat. If your dog comes in with 2 inches of coat, I'm going to take about 1 inch off. Okay. It's just a nice, we actually call it, like on Goldens when we give them a puppy cut, they look like they're wearing pajamas. They look like they're in their jammies.
That's what Cassie looked like when she had it done.
It's very cute. Very cute.
Yeah, very cute.
A lot of people do like it. It's a nice little overall, it's all one length, it's very neat and tidy, but it's not too short.
Okay, so a puppy cut can be done on any age dog. It's just that they wind up looking like a puppy.
Right. It does make them look like a puppy, and that's why we named it that. The dogs that it's good for, Goldens work awesome with it. Anything with a lot of coat, Australian Shepherds, anything with longer coat, we can take about half off, and it really creates a nice little coat. Labradoodles and Golden Doodles, it works really good on too. Yeah, they do. So we've got the puppy cut, and it's about halfway from what they came in with all the way down to the coat. And is there any dogs that shouldn't have a cut like that? Not really. I would honestly say that pretty much any breeded dog can pull off a puppy cut.
Okay, yeah, okay.
It's a pretty universal haircut.
Okay, it's not like bangs or no bangs.
Right.
Okay. Gotcha.
It's pretty universal to just about every breed.
Okay, great. So I know that in the summer a lot of people just say, you know what, I don't want any hair on the dog. He's shedding, he's hot, I want him shaved down. What's your feeling on that?
Shave downs are fine. We take them down. A lot of people come in though and they say shave them and they don't really mean shave them. That's only one issue that we run across is where people use it incorrectly. Shaving is shaving them down where it's not to the skin, but they literally are shaved down really short. It's completely fine. You don't have to really worry about sunburn unless it's a real fair-skinned dog. Okay. Then I would say go a little bit longer. But as a general basis, shaving down is fine with most breeds. There are some breeds, however, though, that I would absolutely not recommend shaving down.
Such as?
I would say Huskies, Malamutes, Caissons, any breeds like that. I really don't.
Big, fluffy.
Anything with a double coat.
Right.
Yeah, I do not recommend shaving them down. It doesn't grow back right.
Okay, and that's fine. Now, is shaving down the cure for a hot dog or a shedding dog?
It is a big help for a shedding dog. I would not necessarily say for heat. Pretty much, it's not going to make them that much cooler to shave them down. It might help a little bit, but it really isn't going to make that big of a difference. Okay. It does, however, make a huge difference for swimming dogs. Swimming dogs, I would absolutely recommend keeping them pretty short, if not shaved, all summer. Okay,
yeah, and that'll help your pool filter as well.
Right.
Yeah. Okay,
but shedding, yes, it works great for shedding dogs. It really reduces the amount of hair in your home.
Okay, great. Now, how about a Schnauzer cut? Is it only for Schnauzers? I mean, like, if you can't give it to any other dog, I hear a lot of people give them a Schnauzer cut, and it's some other type of terrier. So.
Sure. No, a Schnauzer cut is really good for any sort of terrier. Anything with a more wiry coat. It's the cut with the shaved ears, the shaved on the top of the head, the sides of the cheeks are shaved, the whole back, and it's got kind of like a skirt furnishings, and the leg hair is left long. They usually have a beard, and they have eyebrows. Those are generally good on wiry coats. Okay. I wouldn't recommend doing it on anything with a softer coat. It just doesn't look right. Right. But no, pretty much any terrier can pull off a Schnauzer cut.
And with the exception of one thing you just mentioned, and I'm sorry I don't remember what it was. It sounds like a cocker cut almost, with the shaved back and the
Really
skirt.
close.
It's very
close.
Except no big eyebrows.
Right.
And that's what the eyebrows. Oh, that's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. Yeah.
Yeah, cockers don't have eyebrows. It's usually they can either have hair on the crown of their head or it's completely shaved.
Right.
And then you shave like the top third of the ears, and the bottoms of them are left.
By the way, I know that you do a very special cocker at Villa La Paz on Chain. Harold, who gets a pompadour most of the time,
Yeah,
right?
he's got him and Sebastian. We have two cockers that it parts down the middle and it comes all the way down.
It's very adorable.
It's so cute.
That is their own haircut. Right? Kids, don't try this at home, okay?
It definitely is. It's cute.
All right, so let's go to another type, a lamb cut.
Lamb's a very cute cut. It works really well on if your dog has really skinny legs. I have a wire fox terrier who he is very cute. We've seen him, Otto. He, however, though, has kind of a little bit of a football body and toothpick legs. So he doesn't look so good when he's all shaved down. It makes him look like he's walking on toothpicks.
I hope that he's not listening, because
Right.
just your dog. It's okay, Otto, we love you anyway.
So with his toothpick legs, I leave them longer. So basically what a lamb is when the body is shaved short and the legs are left longer to give them an appearance of being thicker.
Okay.
So it kind of proportions them out. So you use it to kind of hide a little bit of flaws, or dogs, a lot of Shih Tzus have bent front legs.
Yes.
So we leave them in a lamb cut because it gives them appearance of a straight leg.
I just thought that was the style. I didn't realize that you were covering something up.
Usually.
There you go. I need my lamb cut, by the way. I'm going to be
Right.
waiting for mine any day now. All right. I have seen something that's called a lion cut. So let's talk about a lion cut.
Very adorable cut. However, it really only works well on Chows and Pomeranians, the real fluffy, really fluffy ones. It's a very cute cut. They have a mane. You leave the mane and it kind of comes down to a V on the chest. The rest of the body is shaved really short, and most of the tail is shaved short, and you leave a little lion palm on the end of the tail.
It is adorable.
It's very cute.
That is very cute. I've seen cats shaved that way.
Yeah, cats get shaved in lion cuts all the
They
time.
don't seem to like it, though. They
Not so much.
I saw a Persian once going, "Why did you do this?" Because your mother told me to. What's a teddy bear face?
Teddy bear face is adorable. It's just a nice little round, even teddy bear face. It usually goes with a puppy cut, is what it works well on. But you can do it on a shorter coat too. It's really a nice little teddy bear face.
And a square face?
Square face is when they want the beard more of a square on the bottom.
Okay, and then of course a clean face, they take it all down.
Right, that's more like your poodles with the shaved face.
And when you do that, do you take off the whiskers as well and the eyebrows, or is that also individual preference?
It's the whiskers and all of that, but then they usually have the hair on the top of the head. It's from about eye level all the way forward is shaved down.
Gotcha. So a dog can get a haircut like any of these we talked about, whether or not they normally would get a haircut or not. The summer is a good time to experiment because it does help with some of the shedding and the swimming dogs. So if you're thinking of giving your dog a new do, and I do mean hairdo in this particular case, you want to maybe think about getting him in during the summer. Takes what, about 8 weeks for a coat to grow back?
Usually.
About 8 weeks, yeah. And Michela, or one of the other fine groomers at Villa La Paz, will be happy to be able to tell you if they think what you're thinking about is really something that your dog is going to be happy about, because you know some dogs hide under the bed when their parents ask for something, so they're going to make sure the dog feels happy and looks great. Any other last minute information you'd like to give us about haircuts?
That's pretty much it. Just don't be afraid to experiment, though. I mean, and ask us. We'll give you our recommendation based on what your dog's physique is, on what we think might look good.
Excellent. All right. Well, thank you, Michela. As always, it's been a lot of great information. And you've been listening to Hair of the Dog on VLP TV. That's Villa La Paz Cage-Free Pet Resort and Spa. And we'll see you again next month.